So, right, let's go and give our team a poke. If there's anybody that isn't on, go and give them a poke. We're going to wait until 5 past, which is less than a minute, and then we will get started. We've got an amazing call for you tonight, guys. So, if you've got people that are not on here, on your team, as usual, let's go and give them a bit of a poke and get them on the call. Right, some of you are going to get this message from me because it's my broadcast list, so apologies if you're on. Right, guys, it's 5 past, so thank you all so much for coming on this evening. We are so excited. Wow, like, can anybody else feel the energy? Like, something's changed? Can anyone else feel the shift? Like, hasn't this year started off with, like, fire? I think a lot of people were really excited about getting rid of the 2019 and coming into 2020. I really didn't realise that there was going to be such a massive shift. But I, like a lot of you, and a lot of you have spoken to me about, is that you just feel this whole new momentum, this excitement, this fire and this energy. Like, it's super, super exciting. I'm feeling it too, guys. And we are just basically coming together tonight, and we're really excited to share some top tips with you all to help you guys have, you know, the best possible start to the year. Because really, like, you know, we say this every week, this business is down to you guys. It's down to what you do when we aren't watching. You know, we can tell you what to do, we can tell you how to do things and give you ideas, we can tell you what things are working for us, but sometimes actually what might work for us might not work for you. So what's really important to know is that you go trial and test, fail, and then modify what does work and what doesn't work for you. And really, over the years, that's what Amy Turner and I have done. You know, we've tried things, we've failed at things, we've done things that have worked for us, and you know, we're just sharing with you guys just what works for us. So if ever there's anything that you're doing differently to us that, you know, is really working for you, we'd love to know. You know, we're all one team, one dream, and if there's anybody that's having real success with something that you're messaging, or, you know, doing a trial in a different way than what we're recommending, then let us always know, because we all want to support you, but there's a power in numbers. So Ames, here she is.
Woo! Hey guys! Like I was just saying a minute ago, like, I cannot believe it's the second week of, well, we're now going into our second week of 2020, and I don't know about you guys, but I've literally had the most amazing first, you know, week back to normal routine last week, and I'm so excited to crush another week, baby! Woo!
Amazing, cool. Thank you, Ames. So, guys, we're going to start this week, as usual, with our wins for the week. And this is something that we're going to do every week, I think, just because it's really lovely to know what you have been successful with in the last week. And like we always say, it's not necessarily about the big things like getting promoted and, you know, getting to the next positions and getting those amazing bonuses. Yes, that's amazing. But what about those little wins that sometimes go unnoticed? Pop a comment in the comments box. What small wins that you've had this week, and let's share. Let's all share, and let's recognise you guys for some small wins that you've had this week. So Isabella says, yes, I can feel the momentum and I can see it with what's happening with my business. Camilla, yes, girl, you did your own first event, which we're going to hear about later. I saw some photos and it looked absolutely incredible. So really well done. Isn't that the truth, that events where the magic happens? Yeah, and we're really excited to hear about that later. So I'll share a win with the week with you guys. So I've had like an amazing start to this week, actually. For me, I've been loving on a girl for over a year and a half. She told me she was getting married and that she was interested in the products. She hasn't said yes for a year and a half. But I've loved on her. I've sent her all these different pictures from Pinterest of wedding dresses. She wants an autumn wedding, and I've been sending her autumn colours, and she just ordered everything from me last week. Well, just this last week gone, she ordered premiums, shakes, boosters, capsules and lifts and omegas. She ordered the whole lot, and it was because I've built that relationship over time, and I haven't seen her as a dollar sign. I've invested in her, I've been interested in her and become a best friend to her. Garrett's taken that long, but look, she's now a customer, and I know that she's going to be a customer for life. So just really remember to build those relationships, guys. Okay, so Oh, they're all coming in. I love it. So Claire Tully, I've really been consistent with posting on social media, and I'm attracting people to me. My inbox is on fire. Amazing. Consistency is key, Claire. Well done. Absolutely amazing. Thanks for the share. Claire had 3 conversations about products and business face to face, way out of my comfort zone. Absolutely amazing. Like 3-foot ruling is so amazing, and actually it's so nice to take it offline. So really well done, Claire. So Charlotte got a shake order for a returning customer and got a customer for the drop a dress size challenge. Woohoo! That's amazing. Congratulations. So Isabella, ratios are going up with people who are applying to me. Amazing. So you're obviously getting better at having those conversations, and you're focusing on the wins. You're focusing on the things that are working, which is really important, because what you focus on, you will attract more of. My wins are having had 2 face-to-face convos. This is Anisette, about products, and mapped out and organised my whole next week. It's not much, but it's massive for me. I know, Anisette, like what an amazing win that is. So really well done. By the way, my hair is so long right now. I can't believe how long it's looking. Amazing. Beautiful. So Louise Thompson finally got my first proper vision board up on my wall. Amazing. So subconsciously, you're going to be seeing that every day without actually realising it. So, you know, it's amazing what our brains take in without even noticing. It's super, super powerful. That's why we recommend for you to have a vision board and to print it and put it everywhere. I know Claire Tully's done this recently, and she's got it on her vision board on her phone, on the top of her laptop, on her screensaver on her laptop, in her bedroom, in her lounge, just everywhere. And it's so true that whatever you can, you know, you visualize on, but subconsciously you're gonna, you know, it's going to come into your world. So that's so powerful. So that's exciting, Louise. Emma Summers, my mum finally decided to start on the shakes. Amazing. It's such a great feeling when you get somebody that you love and that's close to you that's been quite resistant to say yes. So I know that's a big deal. So thanks for the share, Emma. Claire Tully, I survived being a single mum life for a week. Amazing. Well done, Claire. Becca, I advertised a free sample poll, and I'm sending out free samples to people that have said no to me all last year. Amazing. Really well done. Samples are an absolute win, guys. All throughout my time in Juice Plus, I've always sent out samples. And sometimes when I've got customers who are unsure about whether they want to buy the products, I always say to them, why don't I send you a sample of my shakes, and I'll just scoop out some chocolate and vanilla into sandwich bags, and I'll send them a booster, and perhaps now I'd send them a lift. And that builds trust, and that builds a relationship. And we all know how decent the shakes are, guys. We all know how delicious they are. So if we can send them like a little recipe, like a banana, peanut butter, chocolate with a scoop of the chocolate protein, and whiz that up, you know, that's building that relationship. And I can probably say like 9 times out of 10 from every sample that I've sent out, I'll get an order. And again, people then feel valued, and they feel like you're actually investing in them, you know, without them placing an order. So they build that trust with you. So that's amazing. Really well done, Becca. I think that's wicked. I'm all for that. So Joe Price, 2 face-to-face conversations about the products and business. I've lost 6 pounds. Amazing. Well done, girl. That's incredible. From drop a dress size. Incredible. That's going off, and we're going to talk to you about that as well, guys, just in a bit, because we're having incredible success with drop a dress size, and we want some more of you to get involved if you want to build your customer base. Janika came to the event on Thursday. It was amazing. We did some training. We set goals. It was a really incredible and special time that we spent together as a team, and with some newbies as well. Nina on a sugar-free challenge, and my engagement is soaring on Instagram. Amazing, girl. Well done. Absolutely loving that. Claire, go Joe, 6 pounds down. Tracy, I'm so proud of myself for staying on plan. 14-day drop a dress size in today. My parents took me for a meal, and I still ate on plan. I already know I have results to share, and I've got my workspace functional again. Incredible. Having a clear workspace is so, so, so incredible, and really well done for staying on plan. It's a choice. We all have a choice. I did a post earlier today. We all have a choice about everything that goes in here, and what goes in here will affect your mind. It will affect your business. It will affect how you feel. And I believe like what you eat directly affects everything in your life, because if you're making good choices with your food, you'll feel a sense of achievement. You feel like you're moving closer towards your personal goals, which will help you move towards your business goals. So really think about everything that goes in here is affecting everything and circulating in your life. So Trace, thanks so much for that share. Well done, darling, for that. Shafina has been on it. Business meetup, shake order for December. Customer continuing shakes, phone calls with friends, premiums, she wants the premiums. making phone calls and having meetups, made a vision board, being super organized with a checklist. Goals are written and absolutely taking action. You've been on it. I'd just like to say Shafina has been, she's my front line for those of you that don't know, and she's just been checking in with me saying, this is what I'm doing, this is what I'm doing, this is what I'm doing. And it's, as an upline, it's a really great thing to do, to let your upline know if you want that engagement, if you want that relationship, to, you know, to let your upline know what you're doing and what action that you're taking, because then they can help and support you through that to your goals, depending on how fast you want to go, how slow you want to go. So yeah, it's a really exciting time. Well done, Shafina and Ben. Claire Watley, another winner's doing January and winning. Well done, incredible. We know that this business all starts with our own journeys, guys. So what's really important to know is that if you haven't started already, don't panic. We're going to invite you on to join the Drop a Dress Size in January, Drop Up to a Dress Size in January challenge. You can all come and join us. And like I mentioned, we all know that the success of this business starts with ourselves. So whatever results that you're getting with your products and the food plan that you're following, if you're sharing that on social media, you're going to attract those people. So one more, Tracy, first coffee catch up tomorrow morning and been inviting like mad. Amazing. Guys, thank you so much for those wins. That has taken us to 8:15. Thank you so much. Amazing wins of the week. You can see that everyone is doing the do. Everyone is, you know, making progress, and it's all those small wins which over time make a really big difference. So moving swiftly on, Amy, I'm going to pass over to you, babe.
Oh my God, guys, what an amazing start. Like, they are incredible wins for the week. Just thank you so much, all of you, for sharing, and just like, well done for like taking that action and for having those wins. You should be really, really proud of yourself, and you can take that positive momentum into a fresh week ahead, and we're going to keep building and building and building this. So you should be really, really proud of yourselves. Well done. And it's lovely seeing it all. So I'm going to just talk to you a little bit about the Drop a Dress Size and what I'm loving about it, and how it's kind of really, you know, what I'm loving about it. So for any of you that maybe have missed the call or kind of like missed the boat on it, like, it's totally okay. The Zoom recording that we've done that explains in more detail all about how it works and everything like that is in the Dream Team. So you can go and find the recording and you can go and watch that back. That will fill you in on all the details, because we're not going to go through it all again. All I'm going to talk to you about is why I love it, and how it's helping my business, and like where it's kind of fitting into my business. And we're also going to get my mum on as well, who's going to share how it's helping her. So basically, to start with, obviously we buy the shakes and the boosters and we're sending it out to them as a trial, okay? So for any of you who are thinking, I can't afford it, so you're just already writing it off, well, what is that quote that Jim Rohn says? Don't wait for the product to arrive to sell it. So why are you doing that? So what you can do is you can start promoting it, start getting people. They can pay you the money for it. Then once you've got your 3 people doing option 1, you can then go on and you can buy them, pay in full. So I've now just ordered my second box of shakes and boosters for it, because I've got more people starting again tomorrow. And my goal now is to get new people to start every Monday. Obviously I'm doing this alongside getting normal orders as well. And what I'm finding is that this trial works really well. Firstly, when I'm out and about talking to people, there's a lot of people I'm finding are saying that they're like, you know, I need to lose weight, I'm really struggling after Christmas. So it's like, it's a great way to say face to face to people, well, look, like, you should join our Drop a Dress Size, it'll be amazing for you, you know. And I did this with my nail lady last week. She's always recently been speaking to me about Juice Plus and wanting to get started. She's shown interest in the capsules and all of it, but she's just never really got round to doing it. So this time she was like, yep, she's like, Amy, I'm getting fit now, Christmas is over. She's like, I'm getting on plan, like, she wants to come to the gym with me. And I just said to her, I was like, Sherry, why don't you do our Drop a Dress Size? Like, you've always been wanting to, you know, you've always been interested in Juice Plus. Why don't you do this? She was like, well, how much is it? So I said, well, it's a one-off payment. And I said, you know, I don't do stuff like this very often. And she said, she was like, I haven't actually seen you post much about it. And I said, well, I have been posting a lot, but I just said that I don't want too many people to do it. I said, it's really personal. And I said, so I'd actually like to invite you to come and join us, because I think it'd be really good for you, because, you know, obviously you're local to me and I just think it would really help you. You know, so she's like, well, what do you eat then? So I literally got up the meal plan on my phone and I was telling her, she was like, yeah, I could do carrot sticks and hummus. She was going. And you know, I said like the shakes are for convenience, you know, all of this stuff. So, and then I said so then I told her like what some of the evening meals were. She's like, oh, that sounds so good. And because I say to her, you know, I said, and what I've been saying to people, would you want the plant-based version or the meat version? Which I think is also a really nice question to ask. So she said, yeah, she'd like the meat version. So I was telling her about that. She's like, yeah. She was like, right, yeah, sign me up. She's like, I'll pay next week. So she's getting started this week, ready probably to start on the following week. But, you know, that's just an example of how a conversation can go. And really it's about giving people that, you know, 2 weeks, follow the plan, come in that different support group. And, you know, it's a one-off payment. Come try it. You know, no commitment. Come and try it. And like I originally started on the shakes at the very beginning. Then I added the capsules because obviously, as we know, within the group, we're going to be teaching them about health, showing our capsules, showing the other products that we've got, you know, and because then I got on the capsules and then I did the business. So it's a great way to get people in. If you've got people that, you know, have been interested and they're not, for whatever reason, they've just not committed, go back to them with this drop of dress size. Post about it. What's really worked for me in regards to posting about it is saying that I'm looking for 3 girls that want to trial my shakes and boosters who want to drop a dress size or drop it or drop some weight or whatever. But the key, I think, for me was saying I'm looking for 3 girls to trial my shakes and fat loss boosters. Yeah. So that got me quite a lot of interest in, and obviously message me to see if you meet the criteria. So people have been messaging me saying, you know, what's the criteria for this? I want in on this. So yeah, it's just super exciting. And it's also a great way to, if you're talking to people about the products anyway, which I am, it's because I've still been getting some normal orders last week as well as doing the dress size, but I know that's there on the back burner. So say I'm talking to them about the premium capsules and shakes, and then say if they come up with an objection and they, for whatever reason, they don't go through with it, then I've then got the chance to offer them, well, how about the drop of dress size then? How about this option? You know, so for me, it's a great kind of thing to have in the background, sort of on a back burner. If you are feeling like your customers have been a bit slow lately, then definitely get posting about it, saying that you're looking for 3 people to try your shakes and boosters, get that momentum. And if you do this throughout your whole team, just think between you and your whole team, how many boxes of shakes and boosters could you be putting through your businesses and getting people on this? I'd recommend that you pay for it in full. You know, and get people to pay you and then go and buy the shakes and the boosters, and it works out really well. You make good money on it as well because it's good for your commission. You're getting your customers, you're getting them some amazing results. One of the parts of the criteria is that for them to do this trial, they have to be willing to share their results or do some sort of testimonial. So again, you're going to have people sharing their results, tagging you in statuses saying, thank you so much, like Millie, I've just lost this much weight, I feel amazing. So many people have got these New Year's resolutions after Christmas to, you know, lose weight, go to the gym, whatever it might be. It's a week in, and just think there's a lot of people that could be really struggling with that right now. Maybe they started off with the best intentions and they're struggling. So this is what we're here. We're here to help people, and this is a great way to get people in. So if you are not doing that, I really recommend you get on it, go and watch the Zoom recording, and, you know, speak to your upline once you've done that if you need any further support with it. But just get on with it. You know, don't wait for the products to arrive to sell it. Go and promote it. Get your people. Get them to pay you into your bank for it. Then you can order it, and away you go. And just see how many people you can get, because I think it works so well face to face as well. Yeah.
Like how amazing it feels, guys, because it's got a beginning and an end. People like something that's quick, and because it's 2 shakes a day. Most people do 2 shakes a day, 2 boosters a day. It gets results. One of my ladies has lost 10 inches in 7 days around her belly. 10, and she's gone from not being able to put jeans over her legs to getting them up and doing them on. She sent me pictures. And another one of my girls has lost 0.5 stone in a week, and it's obviously like it's water, whatever, but the motivation that gives people is incredible. And because they've got the sight of the end, they can see the light, but they both don't want to finish. They both want to continue. So after the trial, what's going to happen is they're going to become customers, and they know that at the end of this week, kind of I'm going to say to them Wednesday, like, your shakes and boosters are going to be running out. What's your visions? Do you want to carry on, or are you going to go off and do your own thing? And I know that both of them are going to carry on, these two, and there's other girls as well, but these two that are having amazing results. So just think, like, who do you know, like Amy was saying, who do you know that you've spoken to? Like, what I've been doing is going back to people and saying, I know we've spoken previously about you wanting to get started, but you haven't been able to afford it. I've got one more space left on this drop a dress size challenge. Why don't you just jump in with this? It's X amount, like whichever plan they want to do, A or B. And I say to them, you know, I just wanted to give you first refusal before I give it to someone else, because I know how much that you want to lose weight, and I know how much that you want to get healthy, and just go and make them feel really extra special.
Yeah, definitely. Keep going with it, guys. You know, if you're feeling like you're giving it a go and you've not had much luck yet, like, keep going with it. Just don't give up. Keep going with it, and you know, you will start to get people. You know, like, you know, you can have new people. You can be crushing it this week, ready to get new people started, ready for next Monday. So it's something that could be going on all the time, and I think it's just really, really exciting. So, Mum, did you want to come on and just share how it's working for you? Because I know it is working really well for you as well, isn't it?
Can I just add something as well, guys, just really quickly before Jeanette speaks? Like, when Amy just said there, like, you know, if you've been doing it but you haven't got many results, or you haven't got people back on, like, the thing that is working, the reason that I believe that it's working for me and Amy and Jeanette and everybody and Claire, is because we're doing it ourselves. We're doing the 14 days with them. And that's the difference. That's the difference that makes a difference. I believe we're sharing what we're doing on social media, showing that we're following this plan, and people want to be a part of that. So that's something that I think is a massive part of this whole thing. People will follow your feet, not your mouth. So just keep that in mind.
Yeah, 100% agree. I think I've had more interest since the plan has started, since I've been posting about it. You know, I've been doing all the recipes, like every recipe that's been on each day, I've been doing them all and posting about them. Like the aubergine pizzas, or whoever's on the meat would do the chicken pizzas, like, they're epic. Like, so many people were like, how is that healthy pizza on a weekend? Well, you can on this plan, and you can lose weight, so it's just a great thing to show. So yeah, I've had more interest since posting about what I've been eating and stuff like that. So yeah, Mum, go
Yes, guys, isn't it super exciting? I just can't believe how much I'm loving it right now. And it's one of the things is because we're doing it together. I absolutely love the fact that we're doing it together. That makes such a massive difference. And we're all starting on the first day, and we're all going through and doing the same recipes. I think that really works really well. So I absolutely love that. I'm getting great results, and I think, like we've said, like the girls have said, posting about it makes such a massive difference. You definitely need to be posting about it, and it's not about just posting a post, oh, come and join the 14-day, whatever you're calling it, drop a dress size. It's about then getting in your messenger and actively going to those people and doing something about it, because they're not going to come to you. It doesn't work like that anymore. People are too shy. They don't want to know. They daren't ask you. They're just too frightened. So you have to go to them. You have to take this to them as much as you can. So definitely posting about it, and all the interaction that you're getting on your story and on your Facebook, with regard to the messages or the likes or the views or whatever else, you must get in your messenger back to them and have a great message to send them. So that's one thing you must be doing. I've gone to some of my customers, my old customers that I know last week that would be interested, that need to get a little bit of a shake on to get back going at it again. So a message to them, you know, making it sound scarce, making it sound that you've selected them because they're amazing and they need this, and you know, you don't do it very often. All of those sort of things the girls have just said is really, really paramount. They're key words, key things that you need to be using. But the other, adding to that, all those things that the girls have already said, but the other thing that I always do regularly, and I'm sure you all do too, is you message people about your happy birthdays. And they come back to you, and you do a little welcome, a little video, or whatever you do about your birthdays, and you ask a question at the end, how's things with you, or whatever you might ask them. They then ask you back, yeah, I'm fine, how are you? So I'd love to know what you respond to people put in the comments, what you respond to people or just think about yourself, what you respond to people when they say, how are you? Do you say, yeah, I'm fine, or I'm doing great, or anything? Because what I'm now saying in my messages, and this is what's really changed things for me, is I say something along the lines of, yeah, so glad to hear you're doing fabulous, you're doing great. I'm doing amazing too, and I'm super excited about the results we're getting in the drop a dress size. Oh, I'm super excited about 2020 and being the best version of me. And so I just briefly explain about that. You know, I've got a fantastic trial going on right now. I just wondered if you might be interested, or you might know someone that would be interested. So I'm doing that to lots of people extra to than, you know, just customers or chasing my likes or chasing my views. I'm sending that sort of message that I am genuinely, I've been super excited about 2020 since about November, when I realised, God, shit, this is a new decade. How amazing is that, you know? And we've got so much to share with people, not just with the products, the business too, but, you know, when you're messaging these people and they ask you back, how are you? That's an amazing opening to tell them how friggin' amazing we feel, guys. And we must get it over to them that we do feel amazing, and we've got something to share with them. So that message has really, really sort of worked and opened lots of doors anyway. And then when they say they're not interested, no, that's fine, that's not for me. Okay, no worries. I'm so pleased to hear you're doing so well. Maybe in the future I'll come back to you. Things might be different. You know where I am. Have a happy new year. I mean, how amazing is that? You know, that's the way you need to be, guys. So I'm absolutely loving being excited about, you know, 2020 and being the best version of me and helping others to do the same. And I'm getting in my messenger and I'm just messaging people, guys, when they've asked me how am I. So that's working really well.
I love that. Something so simple, like we're all doing our birthdays every day anyway. So, you know, it's just something you can just drop into conversation, just like you would do face to face, a bit like what I said. So I love that, Mum. That's like an epic little tip there. Thank you so, so much for sharing that. And another thing that I've just adding on to that as well, another little thing that I've been doing, like, does everybody remember the question, is work keeping you busy? I got another one, which I've been using, which is, have you got many goals and plans for 2020? And again, that's where people have been talking to me about like weight loss, and I've been doing this face to face as well as social media. You know, I've been asking it to everybody, like getting into conversation. How's your Christmas? Oh, so have you got many goals and plans for 2020? Like the questions are the answers, guys. So, you know, they might not end up saying anything to do with what I could help them with, but it doesn't matter. Like, I'm generally interested. Yeah, great, that's awesome. You know, whatever it might be, but you know, just asking those questions will give you the answers. So yeah. Have you got many goals and plans for 2020 is a great one as well. So yeah, Mills, I'll hand back to you.
What I really love about that, like, have you got any goals and plans for 2020? Whatever people come back with, it's the way that you see it. So say, for example, you know, you could be feeling like, oh, well, that's kind of like fishing for an answer so I can get a sale. But change your mindset and think of this as, you're basically asking them questions to share with them something that could change their life. We have got a gift. Remember that Juice Plus, we're storytellers, and we are sharing this from a place of love because we've got something that could change people's lives. You know, forget the dollar signs. Always care about people more than you care about your paycheck. That is something that Jeff Roberti says. And for those of you that don't know who Jeff Roberti is, go and look him up on YouTube. He's phenomenal. He is the most successful human being ever in network marketing history, and he's earned $98 million of commission. And for those of you that don't know him, he's with Juice Plus. Just so you know, of all the network marketing companies, he's with us. So that just goes to show, you know, it's really about caring about people. And if you think about, right, that you're becoming best friends with these people because you're genuinely interested in other people that have similar interests to you. Because how cool is it that, like, if you're a horse rider, for example, that you can talk about horsey stuff, or if you love dogs, that you can talk about dog stuff with other people, but then you've got something that this person might also be really interested in because you're interested in it as well, because you've got similarities. So really come from that place of true love and authenticity in your heart, rather than going, how can I make a sale? Stop making it about how you can make a sale, make it all about them and how you can help them. Remember, the service to many leads to greatness. That's something that's so important to remember. So I think what we're going to talk about now, guys, is events. We're all getting really into events. We know that events are what make the magic happen, and it's where we feel what this business is about. We've got an event every week in Sussex. This Thursday, we're going to all be around Claire Tully's house. So if anyone wants to Claire Tully's, come to Claire Tully's, come down. We're going to have a in-home and a bit of a party, just saying. On Thursday night, from 7:30, 7:45 start at Claire Tully's house in Denton, which is in Sussex, and then the following week we're back in Burgess Hill. I know, Ames, have you got an event booked for Ipswich?
Yeah, well, we've got Colchester this Tuesday.
And then Camilla, you've had an absolutely epic event, haven't you? And I know, like, obviously you're part of Amy's team. Ames, do you want to bring Camilla on, or should we just carry on?
Yeah, well, she's actually part of Wendy's and my mum's team.
Yeah.
So, so yeah, Camilla, I know you had an amazing event. I know that Wendy came over with you and did the event with you. Like, yeah, let's just hand over to you, Camilla, and let's just tell us about what this event has done for you and what's made you want to, what's made you step up and go out and plan an event, and how it's helped your business, and just talk us through like what you've done and how it's helped you.
And tell everyone where you're from.
Yes.
Can you hear me, guys?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So, actually, I want to start with just back in November when I went to Edinburgh, because that was my first Juice Plus event ever. That was epic. It was huge. Some of you know me, and I am actually from Denmark, so it was quite the trip. And just meeting up with everybody was such a wonderful experience. It's so rewarding and just mind-blowing, actually. I decided back then that the wristbands that we got, they're actually right here, because I decided that I wouldn't take them off until I went to stage in Silverstone. So they're going to stay here until then. I decided also, after a little while, that I was going to be doing my own event. Luckily, I ran into a mum at the school where my kids are, and she knew the lady that was in charge of the venue where we had the event on Thursday. And she actually helped me get that organized, just having a meeting with that lady. And it turns out that lady was just simply amazing. So coming to a venue where everything is completely organized, nothing has been left to chance, it was stunning. And we had the most beautiful room, we had audio, we had you name it, and we had it. They arranged links to pay, they arranged everything we wanted, and they had like a joint eating thing just before our event, and we got to choose the menu. So obviously we chose plant-based, and there was this room full of people, maybe 50, and they were all actually seniors, but they were all eating plant-based, and they were blown away of how really, really good it was. Wow. Well, obviously, as Amy said, the best thing was that on Thursday morning I went to the airport and picked up Wendy and her daughter Poppy, and we just had such an amazing day. We made goodie bags, we made we just planned everything. So just having a good time, having a lot of girls talk, and having lots of laughs. I was just before getting started, I was so nervous. My brain didn't work. I felt like everything stopped. And Wendy said to me, "Listen, you need to think about Mel Robbins, and just go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1." So that's what I did, and started out being, a bit shaky. Turned out that everything just turned out so well, and people stayed and had a talk, and the lady in charge of the venue is now my customer.
That's amazing.
Also, another order on that night, another order the day after, and a lady's coming to my house tomorrow because she wants to order the complete as well. So actually, everything is just, it was so good. And I think we made a really, really good connection with that lady. And the venue is huge. They have tons of events every single day. And this summer they're doing a yoga camp for an entire weekend. So we discussed already that we should come and do something there. So with all the yogis, that would be super cool. And I know they're going to love our products. So more events are coming up. And we made an arrangement, Wendy and I as well, that we will be seeing each other every month, because tickets from the UK are actually like £15 return if you order them. In good time. So for Wendy, that was actually maybe cheaper than dropping down to London. So that's a bit crazy. But going to another country and staying with me for a whole day would be cheaper. So I'm just loving everything about it, and cannot wait to do some more.
Wow, Camilla, that's amazing. Oh, thank you so much for sharing that with us, and just well done for going out there and doing it and planning it, and making that decision that you made in Edinburgh, and making that decision and doing it. And I love that. So you are so going to be on that stage in Silverstone. I can't wait. This is going to be an amazing year for you. You're helping so many people. It's just incredible. So it's amazing. It really is. And just well done for stepping up into your greatness and doing that, getting up and
thank you to my team. So thank you to Wendy, thank you to Poppy for all the help, thank you for my teammate Jette, who was also there and who also spoke for the first time at an event. So we will be doing more of that, definitely.
Fantastic. Amazing. Thank you so much for sharing.
You're welcome.
Yeah, thank you so much, Camilla. It just goes to show, like, sometimes you just have to get out your own way. And actually, guys, like, I think I've said this on a call before, but fear and excitement, it's the same energy in your body. It's just the meaning that you put behind that feeling. Whether you're going, oh my God, I can't do this, or I'm so excited. It's exactly the same energy. It's the same frequency. So sometimes, like, we do have to do things where we get out of our comfort zones and we feel uncomfortable, because we all know that's where the magic happens. It's out of our comfort zones. So think about what it is that you need to do to get uncomfortable, because sometimes we can bob along in this business and we can, days become weeks, weeks become months become years, and nothing changes. So I really want you to take this time now, it's kind of coming to the end of the call, to think about, like, we're coming up to 2 weeks into January already, which is crazy. What do you need to do on a daily basis that's different from what you've been doing previously, and maybe even what you're doing, moving into this year, that is going to change your business? Something that I know that really, really resonated with me on such a deep level on Shay's call last week was, he said that all distractions are equal. Every distraction that we have is equal. And I think that's so important. And you can take... that can mean different things to different people, but for me, and I was thinking about this today, and it's a bit ironic really, that my distraction is the gym. Like, I would go to the gym like 4 times a day if I could, all day, and it's where I spend a lot of my time. And actually, yeah, it's great to make connections. It's great to, you know, meet new people. For me, that's my environment. That's my vibe. That's what I love. I'm a gym girl through and through, and it's who I am. It's what I do. It's my tribe. But I know that also the gym can be my kryptonite. So for me, I know that not being distracted and going into the gym, getting my workout done and going and sitting and doing my work in the gym cafe, that's where I love. I've taken myself back and I'm sitting at the same table that I used to sit at when I was going NMD. I've got a table in the gym cafe, and people used to say to me, oh look, Millie's in her office again, Millie's sitting at her table again. And it's just creating those old habits for me. And I know for myself, I don't know about you guys, but there's been things that have distracted me. So really think about what it is that distracts you. It might be a distraction, or it might be that excuse that you say to yourself, well, I can't do this because of that. I can't do that because I'm not available, or whatever. Make your excuses your reasons why that you want this business to work, because all distractions are equal, guys. And if we keep being distracted and we don't have those blinkers on, then things won't go the way that you want for this year. And something that I was speaking to John Holowati a couple of days ago actually, and we had a really cool conversation, and he was just basically saying to me, he was like, Mills, come on, like, this is it now. Like, we've all got to jump in with this. And, we've got the opportunity to have the most insane year. And it's literally down to what we do from this point forward. The marketing plan has changed. Positions have become easier. There are more bonuses. It's easier to get promoted. We've got more money on the table for us to pick up along the way. Like, how exciting is it, guys, that we can sign people up into this business? And for anybody that's brand new on this call, then welcome. Thank you so much for coming on this evening. I'd like to welcome my new teamie, Stacey. Welcome on. This is your first Zoom call, so thank you so much for jumping on. We know that it's so exciting that to get to the first position, which is now called PP, Partner Plus, it's still 825, but there's an incredible £80 bonus, which alongside your commission, you're going to be earning at the very, very, very least £100, at very least, in your first month. Now, what incentive is that? Who do you know that wants to earn, an extra 50 quid a month? Because you can invest your £50 and make a £50 back, but you can double that, triple that, quadruple that. And it's so, so simple. So what me and Amy were talking about earlier is keeping this business really, really simple. And all you guys need to do to be insanely successful is to get your 825 points +1 every single month and duplicate that. Because how amazing is it going to feel for you guys to find one person a month who wants to join this team, because perhaps they've had some great results through using the drop address size, because they've got friends that have seen their results and they want results too. You can invite them onto the team and help them achieve at least £100 in their first month. How incredible is that going to feel? So really think about how duplicatable that is. Not just because it's an easy position to get to, and it's all about that as well. If you think it's going to be difficult, it always will be. So think about it being really super simple. You've only got to find 4 people to get on the premium capsules, right? Which is amazing. It's really, if you think it's hard, it will be, but you can be one of those. Your order accounts to one of those. So think about 825 +1 every single month. And, like we've mentioned before, if you duplicated 825 +1 every single month perfectly and it duplicated down, you could get to NMD, which is the pinnacle position of this company, in just 7 months, which is crazy. But all it comes down to is that consistency and that work ethic and you having that vision. So what do you want to achieve this year? What do you want to achieve by the end of January? Have you written down how many customers that you want to get in January? I've set myself a goal of 25 customers this month. I'm on 12 already because I'm not stopping until I get my 25. So I'm going to invite you to get into that space of thinking about what you really want, and think about who can you help and what difference is it going to make to your life to make an extra 50 quid, 100 quid, getting to that next promotion, but always starting with yourself. Think about what it is and what vision you want. But is it that you've got a vision for yourself or your families and what impact that's going to have on your futures? Because everything that you're doing today is going to impact your life, and the trajectory of every single person that you speak to today will have an impact on your future, depending on how and what you say to them. And I know that can be quite deep, but like Jeanette was saying, asking how people are and inviting them to tell you about how they've been feeling, and then saying just how amazing you're feeling because of this challenge you're doing, that's sown a seed. And you never know, it might not be for them, but they might tell someone else. So always be open and know that everything that you're speaking out loud to people is basically creating your future. So really be mindful of the things that you're thinking, the people that you're speaking to, and attracting the right people and speaking out there to the people who are similar to you and who are in your tribe. This business, guys, can take you to phenomenal places, and I truly believe that this year is going to be something so special, and it's going to be something just unlike any other year that we've ever seen in this business. I don't know about you guys, but I can feel it. I'm so excited. I literally can't sleep at the moment. I'm literally so hot all the time because I'm buzzing with energy, and I feel just so excited, but mostly for you guys because I've kind of been through this journey over the last 7 years, through the success of the company, because I've never given up on myself. Yes, there's been hard times. Yes, there's been struggles, but actually I've never given up, and I've always thought, one more day, one more step. Who else can I do? Who else can I help? Who else can I serve? What else can I do? How can I get better? What else can I give? What goals can I crush? You know, just thinking progression, more and more, because there's no limit with this business. You can progress and do more, and it's basically limitless. There's no ceiling, but the only ceiling that you'll ever create is the one that you create for yourself. So really know that, and think that every single one of you on this call can get off here and go and create a life beyond your wildest dreams. You know, you don't just have to think, oh, I'm just going to get 825. Go and get like 5,000 plus 10 every single month. You can do that. Just comes down to how many people that you speak to. We kind of dumb it down a bit to make it simple, but we want you to be successful, guys, and we don't want to scare you off, but actually you can change people's lives all around the world. And the last thing that I'm going to share with you before I just let Amy come on and perhaps say a little something to finish, is that it's not necessarily the impact that you're going to make through your own words, but it's the words that you give to other people who then go and impact the rest of the world. So yes, your words will be impactful, but imagine you passing on a message to somebody and they go and pass that message on around the world to people that you don't even know. So always be proud of what we do. Always be proud of this company. Juice Plus is going to be the #1 network marketing company within the next couple of years. I have absolutely no doubt. It's been written. We are coming into the most incredible time in this business. We've got the most incredible tools, the most incredible leaders. We are part of the most amazing upline team. We've got Katie Wren, John Holowati, Bless Alex, Chandra, Shay O'Brien, Rob Molyneux. Like, we are part of the most incredible golden thread, and every single one of you is part of that, and it's so magical, and I'm just so freaking excited. So those of you that are going to come with us, then come. Like we said before, we're not going to drag anybody. If you want to follow, come with us. We're going to create this, and as a team we are all going to be celebrating in Silverstone. So I'm so excited, guys. And yeah, if there's anything that you are struggling with or need help with, please don't sit in silence. Come with us and speak to us and open up, and don't be afraid of, you know, asking for help. So thanks, guys, for listening. I'm just going to ask Ames to say a couple of things and wrap up the call.
Whoa, amazing. I don't really think there's anything else to add to that. That's amazing. But I will just add one little thing. Just one little thing that's just working really well for me. I've been wanting to start the business, and I've actually just, these ones in particular are not on the products yet. So my new little system, because of this new comp plan, my new little system for getting people started, so if they're not on the products and they want to get started on the products and the business, then I'm encouraging them to, I'm suggesting, you know, that they start on the products. So, you know, I say to them, the best way to get started is to, first of all, let's get you on the products. So I discuss with them what they want to go with, get them on the products. And I also discussed at that point that what we're going to do is you're going to get on the products. You can then you can start promoting it. I can start helping you to start collect some orders. And then what we're going to do is we're going to sign you up on the 25th, because the 25th is the best day of the month to join up. Because when you then sign up on the 25th and you put all your orders on, you can also phone the office that day as well and get the order moved from me to you, because you can do that within the same month. And then get them to aim for that 825 at least by the 25th or by the end of January. And guess what, guys? Because of the 5 days rollover, you then get to carry across those points to February. So I've then said that you can then continue those points for your next promotion, where you get like a £250 bonus. And they're like, wow, yes, this sounds amazing. You know, and I'm saying that because obviously when they get that £80 bonus, when somebody does that 825, they get about £80 commission anyway, so it's like doubling their money. But from a £50 sign up fee, they're nearly tripling their money. So that's what I'm saying to them, like, let's triple your money, let's get you on the products now, get you start taking it, start, you know, collecting some orders from people that you know, and start posting about your journey. Officially sign up on the 25th, move your order across from me to you, process the orders that you've got. As long as you do that by the end of January, you will go 825, you'll go Partner Plus, and you'll get your bonus. You'll triple your money in your first month from a £50 sign-up fee. And then guess what? You get to then carry those points across to next month to then go Senior Partner to get to SDD, as we know it before. So I've got quite a few girls lined up now to sign up on the 25th, which I'm really excited about. And I'm just speaking to a top show jumper in Florida right now, who's just watched my videos in my rider group, who wants to get started. So I'm doing the same with her. I'm just talking about the products with her now. I've explained about that, you know, the 25th is the best day to join. So let's get, you know, I've just explained to her. She says she's already got people at her yard that she knows that will get on it. So again, I just wanted to share with you this system that's really working for me. And I did this very similar system when I was actually building to IMD Club 39, and I called it the Apprentice. And what's even better now is that we don't have to pay them back their sign-up fee, because we've got the £80 bonus, guys, from the company. So we don't even need to do that anymore. So you need to be, you know, if this is something that you want to do, I'd really recommend it. You know, get people signed up on the 25th, get them to start collecting orders, ready to go on. And they can triple their money, and the company's giving them a bonus. We don't, you know, that's over their sign-up fee back. That's where, like, we've never been in this position before, guys. This is just incredible. If you are not making most of that first promotion of that £80 bonus, then you're missing a trick. I'm telling you, like, if you want to smash this, if you want to take your life and your business to the next level, this is what I'm going to be doing, and it's just amazing. So I wanted to share that with you all so that you can all get on that. I'm happy to do a call in the future to maybe talk in more detail maybe about that, but it's simple, guys. It really is simple. You just add that in, explain about the 25th and the rollover, and you can move the order across as long as it's within the same month, and they can get the points for it as well. So yeah, amazing. So yeah, I'm getting on that, and I'm going to be breaking some new clubs, and just, you know, and it's lovely being able to help somebody do that, you know, and carry their points across to next month and help them to go for these promotions on our compensation plan. Like, it's just the best feeling. So I think that my people are loving, like, I think they're loving the fact, oh, the 25th is the best day to join. Like, I think they're loving, like, they love that idea. That's the feedback I've had so far. Obviously, if they want to get started sooner and they're not bothered about that, that's fine. But I always say, this is what I'd recommend. You know, what would you like to do? And they usually go off my recommendation. So yeah. Mills, you're muted.
I was pressing the thing on my laptop, like, why is it not working? Thank you, Aim, so much. And yeah, like, it would be really cool perhaps if we could I mean, I think you've basically explained it there. We can watch this back. You know, I don't think we need to do another call, actually. I don't know if people want more detail, but I honestly think that we can take everything from what you've just said from this recording, which I'll post as soon as it's loaded onto YouTube, into the Dream Team. So thank you. Amazing, really amazing system that, Ames. We really appreciate you sharing that. That's incredible. So yeah, guys, thank you so much for coming on this evening. I think we've had like some amazing nuggets from all the girls. Ames, did you want to do a woohoo?
To you?
I want to give a woohoo out to you.
Oh, I want to give a woohoo, a shout out to you.
I'm just going to give a woohoo out to everybody actually on this call for coming and jumping on. Thank you so much for spending your Sunday evening with us. You know, like we said before, all of you are here for a reason, and we've all got the same products and same opportunities. So let's go out as a team and absolutely smash this. Don't forget to hashtag Dream Team, Diamond Dreamers, whatever team you're in. Let's go and make a movement. This year is the year that it's going to make a difference to your lives, guys, and it's going to be absolutely huge. So thank you all so much for coming on. I don't know if we can do, let's do a picture.
Good idea.
Can anybody get all of our faces on one screen?
I think there's too many of us on.
Yeah. If everybody wants to turn their cameras on, we'll give it like 10 seconds. I'm going to do screen 1. So, guys, pull a face. Pull your excited face for as if you were going to your next position. Amazing. Okay, let me get screen number 2. So, ready? Pull the face of when you get your £7,600 bonus for NMD. I meant 7,200, not 600. Something like that. It's a shitload of money anyway. So guys, thank you so much for coming on this evening. We love you so much. We will see you next week. Don't forget to get to Leeds and Aldershot, the On Fire events and the whole team winning. Also, there is the 8th of February in Bolton. They're going to be amazing. Like corporate and distributor-led events by the leaders are without a doubt where you feel the magic, and where I would recommend everybody gets to, and invite a +1. Take your most positive person that you know with you. So thank you all so much for coming on this evening, guys. It's been an amazing call, and we shall see you next week. Love you loads, guys.
Bye guys, have an amazing week. Dream team, dream team, dream team, dream team, dream team.